Hello, valued patron. Welcome to this video. We're going to start it already, even though your expectations expect a better intro, because we're subverting those expectations. That's value. So what's going to happen is I'm going to do a countdown, and then we're going to start the movie. Make sure you're on the first frame of the Lucasfilm logo. Okay? It should be complete darkness. Don't fuck this up. Okay. And at the end of me doing that countdown, KZ's going to subvert your expectations. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
It only could have been that.
This is my favorite cursed content ever already. Just
Yes.
the intro for the review, and then this has been
A long
fun.
time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
This is what a year of chemistry has built us to.
Bob, now I'm glad that I get to bury this here
Okay.
in a thing only patrons get to read. Are you excited for me to replace the Star Wars logo with just Wikipedia's logo in our intro rolls?
That'll be good, yes.
No.
Oh my
no,
God.
No. I was like, there's no way he has enough material for 30 fucking intros.
You would be surprised. I haven't even vertically oriented words yet.
Huh.
I hate you. You're gonna. I need you to put it in wingdings or some shit.
So,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
you and Bob watched The Force Awakens before this, right?
Yeah,
Reese?
like last week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Early this week, actually.
Yeah, we watched it 3 days
why
ago.
Why does the Resistance still exist again? Why isn't it just like the New Republic army?
We don't know.
They don't want to call it that. It's an army that's not officially sponsored by the New
You
Republic.
see what happened?
I don't know why.
What happened
that
is
really
they
what's
explained it in
That's
a
it?
book.
This is it?
Books don't count. They
This-
were made up after the fact.
This is...
That
Yes,
is the
that-
They
shortest.
explained it in a
This is the whole
book, and
text
the
scroll.
reasoning in the book
It's just
is
like-
really bad.
This is the shortest text crawl a mainline Star Wars film has ever had. It was 3 paragraphs.
It's shorter than some games.
And then it's just...
It's true. It's
Yeah.
shorter than a lot of the games we played.
It's just... All it is like, oh yeah, the Empire is now somehow able to destroy everything. Okay.
Well, the Starkiller base like wiped out the entire New Republic at once. It like blew up 15 capital worlds.
Yeah.
5.
It's true.
It was raw.
It was like 5, but yes, that happened.
Which are all in the same system for some reason. So yeah, I guess this... we were talking about before. I think this is like literally minutes after the end of the last movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
His hat is fucking dumb. You know, if there's one thing I like about the sequels, it's how fucking cartoonishly evil that guy looked.
I remember thinking he might be my favorite character.
This guy, the
Yes, the ginger.
Okay.
General Hux McNazi man.
Oh, is this like a
Flip
super
Gingerman.
Star Destroyer? Is this like Kylo Ren's special Ultra Chad Star Destroyer? Jesus, that's actually...
That's just a penis.
Well, that's
It's
why I
this
said Kylo
big.
Ren.
Slap him with my dick. Hit them with the dick gun.
Is this gonna be stupid?
Oh,
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Ah. Another happy landing. Oh, fuck off.
Is it
Some
funny?
real channel awesome energy so far.
Ow.
Oh God, this isn't as funny as you think it is.
What? It's a classic quip.
It was a diversion tactic, Bob, and it worked very well.
And it, God.
Well, I think Star Wars. I think Yo Mama jokes.
Yeah. The Yo Mama part was a bit much.
Ha! This'll do nothing, and then it explodes.
Get ready for the tone of that to not match anything else in this movie.
Is this the only star battle in a Star Wars movie that's taken place where it's one pilot literally wrecking a giant dreadnought-sized thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because I was like, most of the time they attack as a fleet at all times, you know?
Right. Like, if it's a single ship, they usually are hiding or running in some way, like the Millennium Falcon and Empire.
Right.
Well, Poe Dameron has a big dick, and he's really cool.
Oh, look, everything KZ said just now is right.
Yes.
We can't deny him that.
No. I thought he was going to swing upside down and have BB-8 headbutt it.
I mean, BB-8 is our best fighter in the movie.
Yes, BB-8's the most capable character in this film.
Oh my! Stop reminding me of that.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to be getting out of this scene.
Well, see, for a bit there, it was a funny delay thing, and then he went to near hyperspace, and now he's.
But then he's like,
this happened minutes after the end of episode 7 is killing me.
Yes.
Probably like a few hours.
I hope.
They were able to decompress, completely heal Finn, and have or send a. Oh my God.
Ray?
Yeah, Ray on her way to.
Well, Ray's already arrived.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I'll assume it was a.
It might have been 2
few
days.
hours.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. It's not like The Incredibles 2.
Yeah. The Incredibles 2 was very funny.
Wait, is 3PO's arm not red anymore?
Oh yeah, he referenced in the last movie he was going to get it fixed. He was going to get it replaced because people don't recognize him.
Oh, okay. But we did that in
very
the 2
tragic.
days.
I hate you. I forgot. Why did that subverted my expectations by spoiling it?
Why did he
forgot too.
Why did he headbutt the fuses? He could have just headbutted the cannon.
Yeah, I don't know why headbutting the fuses
That's what my
work,
construction people have been doing all week.
God, these things. Somehow they didn't notice they were right over here.
Yeah, no, that's pretty weird.
I guess Y-Wings were too cool.
That looked weirdly bad.
Yeah, there are a couple
yeah, I was
moments in
about
this
to say
opening
that looked bad.
Yeah, it was like that was some episode, or that was some prequel energy there.
Yeah, because
you have to see the pilot from a distance through the very clean window.
Bob, that wasn't prequel energy. You know what it was? League of Extraordinary Gentlemen energy.
Oh no! These might be
Why
the
do
worst
the bombers-
ships in the in history of Star Wars.
What? There's no gravity, so
You're gonna love the upcoming sequence.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Don't Neil deGrasse Tyson us, all right? You're gonna die doing it.
Yeah, this movie is the most. Don't think about it ever.
Halfway through this movie, you'll literally croak if you're thinking.
I normally don't do that, but the shape of those ships is real dumb.
Yes, it's insanely
well,
dumb.
as you can see, they're preparing bombs to drop in space.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's in orbit. They would just drop really slow. It's a good thing they cleared out those surface cannons. Those were the only thing holding back their bombs.
Right. They couldn't.
Man, they're
just
getting their fucking shit ruined.
This is a really smart idea.
This is sometimes feel hosting curse content.
This is Ryan Johnson making this film. He's like, wait a second. We should have had a better plan than this. And every time he tries to write
No,
the script,
I think
it
this is
blows
what
up.
happened on the set of Solo.
So we played through all of the Force Unleashed
all
the
of
other
the
day.
bombers are gone.
Yeah,
God.
it's just this one.
That's insane.
We have a chance to take out a dreadnought. Eradicated.
H. Oh, there it is.
So I put out a tweet asking how anyone ever enjoyed the game The Force Unleashed.
Okay.
I swear to God, and I'm not being misrepresentative in the least, okay? I'm not
So
lying. Everyone said, I was 10 years old and really liked Star Wars.
Yeah. That makes sense. What's up, Phil?
is this the start of what Dan was talking about, where everybody fails in this movie and that's clever?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I've heard people describe this film as being about failure, which is weird because it's not a character study where failure is an interesting and personal thing. It's just... But to answer your question, yes. This is important.
Oh, they chickened out.
What?
If it's supposed to be about failure, it should have not fallen and then she dies. Well, she still dies.
Yep,
Still.
it's not a clean victory. Every bomber in the entire fucking resistance, which is called the resistance for whatever. Anyway, is now gone.
I'm gonna ask a question. I'm usually not this guy
Yeah,
when
sure.
it comes to this type of discourse with high budget Disney films. Question one. Do you think that actress that saved everyone, do you think she's Chinese?
Oh, I didn't think your question was going to go this way at all, where it's like, how do you think they cast? I mean, they did try that with Star Wars. They did that with Rogue One, where they were like, now we can get into the Chinese market. Hopefully they'll care, and they did not.
Right, like, I mean, the new main
Yeah, because they
new
never got the
character
first
that
six,
I'm pretty
so
sure
they
is
just
Chinese.
have no cultural connection to it at all.
Right.
But yeah, as Bob said, one of the main new characters is Asian at very least, if not Chinese.
Right.
Oh, my
Specifically.
dad's gonna be so mad. I lost the dreadnought.
Why'd they hire this guy? Field just did a perfect performance.
Hello.
Oh God, Joe Biden.
Play the radio.
So Bob,
Listen to music.
I'm ready to explain something to you you may not realize.
Uh,
He can't use the Force from that distance. They just put lead fucking plates in this dude's jacket and magnets on the floor.
nice.
There is a scene that will happen that's similar to that, in which the stunt actor they use for Hux gets his nose broken.
You realize your e-girl hasn't posted in 6 months?
Oh, that's sad. Why'd you
When you
tell
realize
such a
you have
sad
to record
story?
more than one podcast.
That's how I feel. Star Wars month schedule's on fire, and I'm like, what do you mean I have to record 3 hours of content tonight?
I guess I'll just play some Jedi Fallen Order on Xbox.
Guess I'll be up till 7 a.m.
Oh, come.
This is how I
Isn't it
function.
hilarious?
What, he ripped himself out of the hospital
I
thing?
think it's kind of funny.
Don't you want to laugh at something just after you watch the whole fleet of guys get murdered horribly? Oh, man.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
pretty...
part of it. And also, this is just like, what if we made a movie where everybody's pants were around their ankles the entire time? Would that be funny?
It's okay. We're only 14 minutes in.
Feel,
Kind of saying it.
please don't call out the movie immediately.
Yeah, no, that's a little too accurate for being 14 minutes in.
I would respect people online defending this film a lot more if they were like, the theme of the film is when your pants fall down around your ankles and then you scuttle around. The theme of this film is when you're taking a shit and you run out of toilet paper and you're leaning forward trying to grab a new roll.
Like, not even failure, but I could appreciate it if this was just the movie where nothing that you would expect to happen in the film does.
I don't know. That was Kino, though.
But I feel like it's going to cheat in too many ways, and that'll upset me, and it won't even have that.
Man, Bob.
So we just watched the last movie.
Yeah, we just watched The Force Awakens.
Luke's face there is just completely different from what it was at the end of that movie. At the end of the first movie, he looks like he's about to cry.
Oh no!
And he's just like, oh, whatever, I'll throw it away.
Scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want
it. Feels just living in fear of the Milkies.
I mean, to be fair, I sent him a screen cap of the tits earlier.
He's already traumatized.
That's kind of my fault.
I mentioned he should like eat something while the milk thing was happening. He started yelling at me.
Bob, you seemed upset that this didn't build off of the expectations led to you by the last film.
Yeah, I know. How dare I? But here's the cute thing:
those things look bad.
No, it's cool. They're cute.
They look really bad.
These are porgs. They're bad.
Those don't look good.
They look like Funko Pop.
They do.
Oh man, with the X-Wing.
Designing them was super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Can you imagine that they designed it saying, yo, it looks perfect for Funko Pops?
What did... Oh, okay.
Get the fuck out of my house, Chewie. I somehow didn't notice you land.
Right.
Probably shouldn't.
Oh no, he's probably dead because you just ran away.
Right.
So everyone, please look forward to the finishing his training that the last movie set up. This is him about to finish his training.
Oh yeah, he got owned.
Which is the last thing Snoke said at the end of the last film. He said, "Send Kylo Ren to me to finish his training."
Love his pimp outfit.
I know. I actually love that. I have no problem with that. I love it.
It is very
It's not why I'm okay with fetus man over here.
Yeah. I checked out your likes. It's nothing. Don't look at it.
I forgot how nuts the synthesizer on that is.
It's great.
It was very raw.
It was very raw.
I'm taking a screenshot of the word raw. And that will be my tweet. No one will get it.
That looks kind of weird.
It's not ridiculous. It's very cool. Please don't get mad, stepdad.
Okay. They fixed my face with a basketball.
They asked me what I wanted to replace my face with, and I said carbon fiber. I want to go fast.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
They're very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that one dude in the middle, fucking legend.
Yeah, those guys are the only part of the movie I like, because they're basically just flexing in the background most of the movie.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it great?
I can't imagine being those people being like, yeah, man.
It bugs me that his room looks more like a set. It's like something I expect in a play. Just a single
It
sheet
does-
of paper.
it
Like
does
yeah, like,
look like-
it looked like one of those infinite backgrounds kind of things.
Like a Broadway thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like that, but at the
It's
same
neat.
time, I can see where you're coming
Yeah,
from.
I can see where Bob's coming from. It looks kind of neat, though.
Oh, don't do that. That'll take like a whole movie to fix.
yeah.
And rewrites and a director change. Like, good lord, man.
I mean, I'm fine with him not wearing that fucking helmet anymore, and I'm kind of upset they brought it back.
I think the red cracks look raw.
They do look raw.
They look raw, and his voice sounded cool.
Yes. Both of those things really put.
Man, this New Republic sucked. I was like,
Again.
yeah, we're in New Republic. Oh fuck, one Empire guy showed up. Oh no. Oh.
Again, I skimmed a book that tried to explain and went, this is really dumb.
That's
They're
unfortunate.
like, there's no Empire anymore. Let's get rid of our military force.
Well, that's fuck. You know, if the point of this was the old Republic was always stupid and trying to emulate it at all is stupid, I could get behind that. But they didn't
Yeah.
think of it that way.
It was that and like, oh, Leia's the daughter of Darth Vader. She's fired.
What?
What?
Yeah, in the book about Princess Leia, they were like gonna like push her to be like the leader of the Republic. And then they went, oh, we figured out your ties to Darth Vader. You've been exiled from that.
That's
The
The fact
Wow.
I never met him even once with that knowledge, the time between I found it out and he died.
That's insane. Oh my god.
What's up, Bob?
This scene just has to be here.
I'm leaving.
Why is Ray
Don't
smiling?
leave. Don't leave. Watch it.
She's really into this.
So I'll tell you guys the one quote spoiler I saw for this movie on Twitter before I got into the theater. It was Luke
Obi-Wan
milking Ben
Luke.
Swallow.
That happens.
I can't wait to find out what you're gonna use for the fucking picture for this episode.
Oh no.
There's so many
There's
options.
so many options in
The
this
milk,
film.
the titties, the fridge.
I don't know if I just think seeing things in this high of fidelity looks weird, but a lot of this really does not seem to look very good.
We just came from the
Maybe it's
prequel
ju-
movie, so it looks great.
right.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's just because everything is CGI and my eyes.
I
more
watched
naturally can
episode
detect
2
that.
this afternoon. This
Oh.
is an amazing film.
Yeah, this looks amazingly better than episode 2. Also, it's filmed on film, okay? So it's better. If this movie has one theme, it's 35 millimeter.
I don't think that's the theme.
I have
You know, if there was any
unironically.
film about being brave, it would be releasing this film.
Oh God, I forgot. Okay, we hit the first thing I did not clearly remember.
Okay, yeah.
What?
I feel like I would have been even more frustrated by this movie in retrospect if I had remembered what's coming.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this too.
Is this going to be like the Darth Vader tree from Empire?
Let me explain. So her pants are down by her ankles, okay? And she just
She's about to trip.
she just ran out of toilet paper. Okay, I thought it was leading to a different scene. We're fine. I remembered this, but then it reminded me
okay.
of a different
I know
scene.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, you
when
do.
They go to when the toilet happens.
The ancient tack.
Goosebumps.
Who the fuck are you?
No, you don't.
Sure she does. She picked up a lightsaber and saw a billion visions.
You know, I know the haha clever reveal about her heritage,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
I feel like the punctuation of that should be, yeah, you're not special, and then she dies.
They have,
And I don't
they have
even
no cool
dislike
Jedi
Rey,
for
but
the
I
next
just
movie. They can't do that.
Exactly.
she's not being in the next fucking movie.
Yes, she is.
I mean, Rise she is, but she's fucking done after that.
Right. But they still needed her for episode 9.
Yeah, we're talking about this movie moving into the next one.
Also, having our female protagonist die would not be very progressive. We cannot do that. She is a power symbol for young girls everywhere. We cannot have her die to subvert expectations. We can have everyone in the movie shit their pants. We cannot let her die. That is not okay.
They could have pulled a Matrix and been like, make her a Jesus figure.
Bob,
You don't know.
Movie was the third Matrix film.
You don't
that
know
would be
yet.
an improvement.
I know.
What if episode 9 ends like the final Matrix film and it has like the same battle sequence?
I'd love it.
You'd be like, man, I'd love the Matrix and that one Final Fantasy.
Yes.
That's people going at Dan asking for things. I know you're not busy.
I'm like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Can you write a video for me that I'll do and make money from?
No, I could barely write a video for me where I'll do it and make money from it.
So I'm starting to think that the people who like this movie like the idea of it more than they like the actual movie, and they conflate the two.
Why do you think, like, what makes you say that?
I can see like, imagine if somebody told you, man, that guy's really good. He juggles all these weird shaped heavy objects, and then you look at him and he drops them all. And they're like, oh, but he was juggling them. Okay, for maybe a second, and then he dropped. What I'm saying is that I can see the things people might like about this movie, but none of them are executed well at all.
Don't worry, there's still 2 hours left.
Yeah, you got 2 hours.
I know.
Movie.
Thank you.
It's gonna win you over.
Let's demote him. He falls through that plane that saved our ship from being blown up.
Yeah.
Demote him immediately.
Yeah, he's demoted.
That Dreadnought literally was charging his cannon to blow up the whole fleet.
Yes.
Demote him.
Demoted. Because we lost people.
Yeah.
That thing was literally going to blow up everyone, but we lost people, and he's demoted. That's... Well,
that sounds nothing like him from Rebel Assault 2.
I know. Weird, right? That he doesn't sound like the guy from the PS1 video game.
Oh no, this. Oh no.
Welcome to the movie. Bob, you better sit your ass. Bob, please do not into the microphone. Thank you.
Let's start talking about scientific stuff in Star Wars. No, don't do that. Don't ever do that.
They figured out how to know where they're going, so jumping's useless.
This is like radiating such intense Joss Whedon energy. It's fucking hurting me.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
you're right. Like I watched The Force Awakens recently, and it doesn't feel as heavy as this on Marvel Whip-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
like I'm gonna jump
approaching
in a X-wing, blow stuff up. That's insane.
On that
We're
note,
getting close.
on the Joss
we're
Whedon
getting
note,
close
I'm going to
to,
go
like,
get some peanut butter
Gearbox.
whiskey.
No.
Dan, you might miss the best scene in the movie.
No, I won't. There is no best scene. One, BB-8's nowhere near a fucking ATST. Yes, there is a very funny scene. It's going to involve animals.
I was thinking of a very funny space scene it's coming up very soon.
No. No, Bob. This is the most fun content I think I'm ever going to be involved in, but also the scariest.
I like Kylo Ren. He's pretty good. He's been.
I think his tie is really cool.
It is really cool.
Nope.
There's Okay, see, I get it. It's what if the happy hero coincidence didn't happen, but they've already cheated and they're gonna cheat more.
Yeah, no, it's not going to fully deliver on that or anything, but it's enough to be sad and not to actually accomplish anything.
I want to take temperature of this room. How we feel about BB-8?
I think BB-8's cool. I feel like this movie is worse, or he's worse in this movie than he was last. But I like this.
I would like it more if BB-8 was a cube.
No, please.
Okay,
Do not curse him to this existence.
I like BB-8 while he does some stuff in this movie that I'd say makes him worse than the previous one.
We got
At least he is an R2 in episode 3.
We've got really good moment. One moment.
This is the trailer shot.
See, because he killed his dad, you expected him to kill her, but then he didn't.
Right?
They did.
Yeah, then the
Double
random TIE
subversion. Double subversion.
I mean, I didn't expect him to kill her because, like, the whole point is that he's a little bitch who could barely kill his dad and it made him weaker. I stand by my statement that Kylo Ren is the Char of Star Wars.
If episode 9 is him in a disguise talking about how cool Kylo Ren is, I'm going to give it movie of the century.
SNL did that. SNL did that.
Oh, God,
had
you're
Adam
right.
Driver
That was a great
dress up
skit.
almost, and it was
I
he had
thought it was gonna
blonde
be like-
hair and a red vest. He almost looked exactly like Quattro.
Yeah,
Damn
no,
it. I thought it was going to be like, do you know how cool Ben Solo is?
That's KZ. If you've seen the Quattro one where he's like, I heard Char's novel was shredded. If you've seen that meme, it's based on that skit.
So she's already freezing in the cold of space.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. We're going to stop that.
Yeah.
When she gets shot out of the ship, I think that was the loudest theater gasp I've ever heard.
See, this is
like-
what I mean about them cheating. Like, this is a movie where nothing goes right. But no, she's gonna fly like fucking Superman.
Yeah, she could.
God, how good this looks. Look at it.
Jesus Christ.
That reaction shot makes it dumber.
Nothing can make this dumber. Also, Admiral Akbar's dead, guys. They just killed him.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't give a fuck about him.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
He's in the army for like 2 centuries or something. And then it's like, whatever. Dead.
Okay, she's done now.
God. That she's okay. It's so upsetting. It's so dumb.
I would like to
Why'd
take a
they do
moment
it?
right now and say I spent most of this month in fear that I would run out of peanut butter whiskey before we got to watch this movie and that I would have nothing to clutch to.
Did you
Could
buy
have drunk
more?
less, you
No.
lush.
No, I actually didn't drink any this month. I was pretty tempted though because it's my best liquor.
He's eating
I'm
pork.
with Chewy on this.
Those things look so bad. How was that?
Yeah, I know.
I can't get. Oh,
It's weird because the last movie's aliens all look fine.
Right? Because most of them were practical. These
Yeah,
aren't practical for a second.
Yeah, a lot of them are practicals, whereas these don't look right.
Okay, I like the jump.
they would probably
Because it
be
looked
almost
terrible.
endearing if they were all practical, like little Furbies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's why Baby Yoda works. Most of the time,
Yes.
that's a practical, stupid puppet shit thing.
Yes, Werner Herzog was 100% right, where he's like, if you make this CGI, it'll fail.
Yeah.
The
and
dice!
He was just,
Hey guys, we got a solo moment here. Clap for the
that's
solo moment.
Solo, isn't it?
It was a random thing that was hanging in the Millennium Falcon in the original trilogy that held no significance, but then the movie Solo made a giant deal out of
No,
it.
this movie made a huge deal at first, and then Solo expanded on it.
Yeah, but Solo was being made at the same time this was, so...
They were creating the connective tissue.
This is their attempt at an MCU-style connection, Bob.
Ugh.
Dice.
It's a sacred island. Watch your language.
I like Mark Hamill. He's doing a good job in this.
He's doing the
beats dejectedly.
Yes, no, the subtitles are good.
God, fuck.
I get that Rian Johnson just didn't give a fuck about a single thing in the first movie. But when it causes things like, why did you leave a map to come find you if you went somewhere to die, is really just looming.
Yeah, that's just what.
I've never really encountered media where someone else picks it up but also doesn't care about making it work.
I don't think
also would have been. That scene would have been good if she was dead.
God damn it! Dan's gonna fucking put this in the Twitter promo.
I fucking love the idea of, like, I've never eaten at a restaurant where the appetizer was so good and then the entree was handled by a completely different man who shit all over it. That's just so funny to me.
If Leia had died, Luke seeing that recording would have been really good.
Yeah, no, that could have been an actual good tear-jerking moment sort of thing, instead of just, this is a thing.
Yeah.
Do you think they decided to not kill her because of what happened?
Yes.
And they just pulled it back?
I don't know
No way,
if they...
no.
I feel like they decided not to kill her later.
I mean, either way, they would have had to film a bunch of scenes to cover either way it went. You know, because
Right.
there are a lot of scenes
Yeah,
featuring her that, as far as I know from what I saw in theaters, were not CG.
Yeah, I feel like
The
they
amount
would've-
of YouTube thumbnails I've seen of this set
I
is
know.
numerous.
Because people do not like this lady.
They are not a fan of Gundam Double Zeta.
No, she's from the... She was actually in Gundam Zeta. She was also in Gundam Double Zeta.
Yeah, I just know she has a bigger presence than Double Zeta compared to the other one.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure people are just upset because every choice she makes no sense.
Well, Bob, she
But
needs
no,
to be...
actually, we're misogynist. That's what it is.
No, she needs to be the fulcrum of this movie subverting you nonstop. And she does that through being a power figure, right?
Uh-huh.
And the fact she's female is a completely secondary thing that everyone completely toxic attached to. And then everyone who likes the movie went, nah, you're one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You fit neatly in this box of people I don't like.
Let me describe everything going on with her throughout this film. Saturday morning cartoon.
That's the fucking tone of this movie. It opens with, "Hey, first order cuck, why don't you try come and get me? I fucked your mom." Like, that's how this movie opens.
But in this case, it's Saturday morning cartoon that really needs to teach you a lesson about something.
Yeah. Which the lesson doesn't make any sense. So thank you for bringing that up now so I could be frustrated about it for the rest of the film.
Don't worry, they'll cut away to other things.
Of course you want to know. I understand.
Oh, what's gonna happen? Is she gonna not like the impulsive, reckless guy, but it'll subvert our expectations by that not changing?
I'm sorry, I'm still losing it over my intro for this fucking commentary.
Hey, Bob.
What's up?
Do you think Obi-Wan's spirit just lives in Luke's lightsaber to talk to anyone who picks it up?
Sure.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello there.
I'm sure episode 9 is going to be like Kylo lied, you know, so that way it's like, oh, she is someone important.
Right. I'm sure that they'll do that. They'll almost certainly have to do something.
I don't know.
I feel like episode 9 is going to be full of a few Control Z's.
I don't think Disney is brave enough to leave the slate after this set of movies where it's like, there's no way to say anybody is a Skywalker. I don't think they're brave enough to, like, cut that thread.
Yeah.
How's he a resistance hero?
I don't know. He went to the Star Killer.
Oh, I
base
guess
with
he
them.
helped. I guess he helped
Yeah.
blow up the Star.
Yeah, he
That was
rescued
so fucking minor
Rey
and
Yeah.
and sabotaged
just so I'm not
things.
punching on this movie too much.
Mhm.
The Force Awakens has like no stakes.
How do you mean?
I at no point do I have any context for what the Starkiller base does. Like it blows up a planet that I've never seen before and will never see again.
It blows
Oh,
up 5 planets at
Yeah,
once.
you
blows
know
up-
what it does. It can blow up planets.
It blows up 5 planets, one of which is a major setting of the entire prequel trilogy.
No, that is not Coruscant. That is clarified later to be some other random planet. that looks like Coruscant.
Then where the
just
heck is this,
also
where
red.
is the Republic set up then? If it's not course,
Read the books, Nimrod.
this is insane.
Man, I can't wait to go through the Halo games with these two fucking juggalos. That way I
Dan-
get to be the one to say,
Dan-
read the books, fucko.
Don't
Dan.
worry, I'll read all. Why'd she tase him now?
Because he's trying to escape.
She
Dude,
tased him so that
correct.
way you had something to focus on when you were about to say, I will read all the Halo books, a sentence that might
I
end your
will.
life.
They can't be worse than the new Jedi Order books.
We should all die on this fleet.
This is fucking stupid. My sister was suicidal. You have an obligation to stay here and be suicidal too.
Yeah, I've worked
Yeah,
for a
but-
corporation.
This also has some of that Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep-esque writing where he's like, yo, maybe I should say that I'm trying to help and get Jedi. No, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
What?
What?
You see, they're tracking the light speed thing so they can't jump.
But
And they're
they're
using
only-
it with the thing in the big ship.
But they're deducing that because only the one in the big ship can be tracked.
No,
That's what they said.
No, they were saying the only ship that's doing it is the lead enemy ship.
Mm.
Yeah, because, that would be the one to obviously lead the charge and be the
Wait,
one they
then
want
what's the
the most protected.
I feel like this is too much exposition.
This is a lot of exposition to say we're going to turn off one machine in the giant ship for 6 minutes.
And then that'll work.
That'll work.
And that's the it's a hard sell, I feel like.
I'm fine with that. I'm not fine with how long it took for them to explain it.
I don't.
It felt
Yeah.
That's again, adding stuff like that's trying to be hard science on Star Wars does not work well. Mainly
I
because
hope
it
the
sounds
next
really
movie
dumb.
with Abrams is, instead of hard science, poo-poo fart Palpatine, and I will clap.
I mean, we got 3 prequels of that.
Yes, and that's my favorite part of those prequels. Poo-poo
This fe-
fart Palpatine.
this is a bad Star Trek episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Star Trek.
No,
it's a bad Star Trek
Star Trek, you fucker.
Hey, it's this character.
I'm in the middle of this Battlefront 2 video game level.
Oh, it's Yoda's ex-wife. Baby Yoda's mom, probably.
No. God.
Wait.
So they need to find some way to get onto that big ship. So they need a code breaker that they need to
So
go find.
the big
on
ship is
Canto
over
Bight.
them, about to kick their ass.
Mhm.
Yes.
and we've switched into video game mode where you can take as much time as you want.
Yes. That's
They
this
have
whole
until
movie.
they run out of fuel.
Oh, because they're going to keep space jumping. Okay.
No, they're not.
they're never going to do that again.
No.
They're just going to drive in a straight line and assume that the Empire can track them no
Everyone
matter
has
what.
reached
They can't
their
just,
max speed.
They can't
So
just light speed, different directions. That's too logical.
Advanced. Yeah.
Like it's not like you have 10 different
Oh,
ships.
hey. We're fixing the carbon fiber.
You see, both ships are going at max speed, so they're just constantly in the same spot.
When you're getting a cavity filled and your mom says that if you're real good, you can get McDonald's after.
Ray, you stopped uploading to Instagram.
I followed all your streams. Why'd you stop?
What? That was fucking stupid.
I don't know. I think that kind of worked.
That's like when they rewrote Heavy Rain to get rid of the psychic link they were going to add to that.
Okay, I get what's going on.
That shit
If
didn't
he
work
was
in the
like-
last movie.
If he like activated this,
They're
the fact
connected.
it happens like randomly bothers me. I kind of like this actually. Well, because I forgot he tried to mind controller, so I like the idea of that making them connected.
Yeah,
Right.
I just like, it's like, yeah, I like this a little bit.
Yeah, no, this is neat.
Yeah, no, this is something that's like could be a really
Like
good
I
thing
keep
in the
saying,
movie.
I'd be down with a lot of this if it wasn't
Those are
pants
practicals.
around the ankles.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they look good.
Don't tell him.
Yeah, why would you tell the Jedi Master? I don't get it. Remember when this island was completely deserted and he was the only thing on it?
Yeah, I remember that. Why do you bring it up now?
I just feel like it's a little weird that it's now a weird Jedi
Are you saying
island.
that Ryan Johnson created things for jokes?
No,
Yeah, maybe.
he would never.
No.
Those are practical effects, so I feel like those were more likely intended to have some bigger purpose.
What are you even talking about?
I mean, I just feel like they made all those props for one shitty joke.
Oh, it's not one shitty
Yeah,
joke.
no, he'll
no.
come
Sorry.
back.
Oh,
No, this is
course.
like your B grade video game from last gen where nothing can happen once.
Oh, so this is a Force Unleashed adaptation.
Yes. Oh shit! Kylo Ren isn't getting the training, but she is, and this shot looks terrible.
Yeah, it does. What
Holy
is
fuck.
happening?
Hey, Bob, brace yourself.
It's a very enjoyable scene.
I actually like this. Now it has gone on too far. Look, it's a thin line with that weed.
Yeah, I
nut
know.
bullshit.
I like seeing your line like that. It's like finding out what the Force is. You reach out for it.
He's like, now concentrate, and then he just leaves.
That's stock footage.
Yes. Then he just shoves her into the water like a dickhead uncle at the pool.
Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell.
Yeah! Same joke! Oh my god.
We're just
Are
like,
you guys
we're gonna
like
pick,
2?
we're gonna pick this up. Eat the crunch wrapper, eh? This was the bit I forgot about.
Where they shitted. There's the toilet.
That's the Taco Bell hole.
The Dark Soul.
It's some sort of dark place.
Like Garth Marenghi's Dark Place?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, that's a great show. Ben Swallow.
Ben Solo was so good at the Force, he got his ass kicked. Super hard.
It's how strong he was in the Force.
Look, he can stop a laser bullet. That's cool.
It is pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. If only we could get the CGI to work.
This is really dumb.
Yes. Yeah, because the moment you introduce hard science, you start thinking about everything else, and it all just breaks apart. It's like, then why is
No, I'm fine with we only have X fuel left. I'm not fine with we're both going as fast as we can in a straight line. That's
Yeah,
our video game time limit.
exactly like that's the part that makes it really dumb.
And that feel is most of this movie. And that, I feel, for a large swath of people, is why they find this movie frustrating. That thing you said.
Or
You want
It's like a filler cartoon episode.
Yes.
Yes.
when I charge back 3 months of Patreon on my e-girls Patreon.
Anyone who does chargebacks on content creators deserve to die.
They deserve to be exiled from society.
Executed.
Cool. Roar.
I swear I am. Who told you I wasn't? I'm hardcore. Want to see my prison tat? I did it with a pen.
It says damaged.
Oh my god.
I got a hot topic.
The wetness.
Yeah, he's sweating. He's sweating
That
talking
just
to
makes
his
him seem
girl.
like he's like, oh, she's so hot.
I think that was supposed
I'm
to be
so
implying that
fucked
the rain was coming from
Yeah.
the other
Yes,
side.
that is what
Yes,
it's
we know,
supposed, but it
we
just
know,
comes
but-
off.
Okay.
But it just comes.
I'm making an Evangelion cum joke. Don't worry about it. Aliens.
Ugh.
That was a cone head.
You know, people
This
complain about Casino Planet. I think Casino Planet's fine. I just think it's bad in this movie. I think it's an interesting idea, and it could be okay.
Yeah,
right.
I think this has a real big Naboo energy.
The way that's stapled into this movie, though, like
how long do you think this Casino Planet is featured in, Phil?
37 minutes.
That's got to be real close.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh man, that looks really bad.
No, it's great. It's okay. We're tracking the shot past him. You won't be able to tell.
I think I could tell in theaters too.
Hey Bob, we're sneaking into a casino on this planet that's dangerous. Where should we park our ship?
Let's crash into the beach.
Yeah. If there's anything
coming into
living
this casino, let's wear our fucking rags
with our rebel symbols. If there's anything living in Florida taught me, it's if you're going to commit a crime, maybe don't park your car on a beach. That seems a bit obvious.
Do you think they're going to get the actress who plays Rose to play May in the Overwatch movie?
Probably.
What do you mean? You did not look at everybody's fucking lapel, you asshole.
Yeah, they went through the entire casino on this planet that's nothing but casinos.
Mm-hmm.
They did it.
Oh, those things are going to be used in a big stupid action scene, aren't they?
Nah.
I don't know why. They're going to subvert your expectations and execute all of them in the next 5 minutes.
They're going
That'd
to be
be
like,
good. I'd appreciate that.
wait,
the problem with the movie is it doesn't go far enough.
We're having a moment.
Wait, I thought the New Order had basically just come out of nowhere. Last movie.
Don't think about it.
No, they're active for a little bit. Read a book.
That's the only all these guys are war prophets.
Profiteers.
Yeah.
They didn't predict the war.
I mean it's fine. All rich people are evil, that's true.
You're right.
That's not true, because this podcast Patreon's going to be so successful that I'll become rich and I won't be evil.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Wow, that guy looks why does everybody in this movie look cartoonish?
It's
That
funny
dude
as
looks
hell.
like he'd be in Spy Kids.
Yes, he does. Oh, when it subverts my expectations that they get arrested for a parking violation.
That's fucked up, man.
I had a hat. Did she ever actually hit anybody with that stick?
She beat up a few guys in the first movie.
Finn.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look, say what you will about the stick, but I really like reappropriating film set devices like boom poles as props.
I mean,
Oh, is that what that is?
No, I'm just being mean.
You see, my issue with the Casino Planet stuff is that I find Rose's character
now it should
and story
subvert my
stuff to be
expectations
really,
by having
really,
her cut herself.
really cartoonish, I guess.
Rose is the worst written character in this whole thing, and that includes Admiral Purple Hair.
why does the
anyone-
lightsaber look bad?
Oh shit, she's doing the Star Killer.
Like, if I could describe the way the writing is, it's like they got specifically one person to write her who's only done, like, low-end TV cartoons. Because her whole thing is just ripped from that.
A lot of parts of this movie feels Gearbox-esque. Get it? She was pointlessly destructive.
I wouldn't even say Gearbox-esque. I feel like that insults this film having played Borderlands 3.
Yeah.
I said approaching.
Not even 2 zip codes away.
I thought KZ's comment was going to be something along the lines of, it feels like her character is written by someone who's met a woman once.
See,
I was like, damn.
I like this stuff. I like the Jedi sucking, because they do.
I just think I've seen rich people bad life lesson cartoon a lot. And I'm
it's
like,
usually
they're doing
done.
nothing else with this at all.
I feel like it's usually done better. Like, this doesn't even try to do anything with it. It's just set dressing almost.
I've heard people who use nuance. They're all cowards.
We're getting an important story.
We don't know what happened between them, and we don't want to write it. Oh, was he like in bed?
Help. I didn't bring any water, Luke. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I got Capri Suns in my cargo bay, you know.
Oh, that'd be so sick.
So what? So is the read supposed to be that, like, Kylo Ren woke up with him over him and thought he was trying to kill him and then killed everybody?
That'd be stupid.
That's less stupid than not being that.
Hey, Phil, watch the movie.
You
Comment on the
you
things
haven't seen the
happening now.
iconic Knights of Ren yet.
Who knows what lore revelations await you in the next 40 unbearable minutes. I met the guy, total dick.
Here we are, still shooting lasers at random, but yeah.
It sure is a smart idea to keep going straight forward.
I forgot that they just let the other ships run out of fuel instead of, like, oh my god.
Nothing they can do about it.
Every
Look at that
fighter
droid.
in the fleet can freaking go to light speed. Every single little one can go to light speed.
Yes.
Let's just let them run out of fuel instead. Let's not try and
Escape or do anything. Yeah.
Hey,
we
if
don't
they
have
can
to
track
like
you,
the
why
whole
not
Bob-
just
Bob-
go in?
Bob,
Why
I
not
beg
just
of
go
you,
in
don't
100
think.
different directions?
Yeah, with your dozens of fighter ships.
Look, guys, outer space is very two-dimensional. We can't
Bob, I beg of you, having seen this film before, really don't ask this question.
It's the thing that upsets you once you find out what the conclusion of the film was. It's already bad enough at this exact moment on your first viewing.
Right, it's just like, they're really
Admiral,
doing this.
The Whole Foods is out of kale.
Stay the course.
Other Whole Food.
Set the course for the next nearest Whole Foods.
All we have is a fresh market.
They threw you in jail for a parking violation? Oh, well, I guess if this is the rich dickhole planet, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, this is actually going to be the guy and he lost the pin in a bet or something stupid.
He's dirty.
He looks a bit homeless.
Me after this is all done.
Ricky Tikki Tavi over here. Man, he seems like a really good hacker.
Yeah.
So about BB-8
Yeah!
being the most capable warrior in this film.
I'm fine with the BB-8's raw. The coins!
Okay. Okay, that's all right too.
He fell on the ground right next to literally steaming shit.
I didn't want to talk
Theme of
about
this
it.
movie.
Remember when Jar Jar stepped in the poopy? Real big energy of that.
It's okay. Finn's character is
what if,
returning
John
home.
Boyega just goes, eat poop.
Remember when Sepulveda had a whole
John
truckload of
Bodega.
poop Pope dropped on him? Oh wait, no, that was Back to the Future.
Yeah, that was Back to the Future, Bob. No one backed up to Jabba's hut and dumped manure on him.
No, that happens in the Force Unleashed 2 DLC.
God damn it. Now I don't know.
Why do
this
they have
line.
secret decoder rings with the Rebel
I was
logo
about to say,
in
is
them?
that a fucking ring you get out of a cereal box? I
Yes,
kind of want it.
It is, but why?
Sometimes you want to be a badass, but also eat Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispies are mid.
I like how stupid their helmets are. Good guys and police in Star Wars or like moral authorities always have terrible helmets.
Yes.
That kid would be executed. I'm gonna think about that for the rest of this film. If that kid let out all of that fucking livestock, he would be murdered.
Yeah, probably.
He's just a fucking peasant.
You sure he's not like a jockey?
No, that was a random kid.
That was just a random housekeeper kid taking care of the animals.
A slave.
Yeah, he's a slave.
This looks really good. Definitely.
Coins.
This looks not great. Also, this is a Sonic Unleashed level.
Yes,
I mean,
it
you're
is.
right. If you look at it, you can see that Finn isn't real.
You know, it's funny that you make that joke, but they've been softening his skin tone the entire movie, but not Rose's.
Huh.
Well, if he's too dark,
There's a
they
lot of
can't
there's a
have
lot
him
of
get
scenes in
together.
the dark, and they're like, oh man.
The Connect we're using for the CGI isn't working.
Wait, the cops are shooting their car?
Yeah. I don't know why
Yeah,
the
they
thing
don't want
wasn't
him to
towed
escape.
by now.
Right?
These things are fucking awesome. I want to ride that as a vehicle in the Fallen Order. Does that happen?
Those things fight wampas.
Hell yes. Battle of the
Losing the
Century.
cops is harder than like GTA in this.
Wait, they blew up the car so that they couldn't escape, but then they just let them go so they could chase the herd.
Bob, let me tell you.
They
What's
put
their
their
goal?
head down.
Bob, let me
Well, they
let me
can't.
explain.
They can't. If with their ship gone, they can't leave. So they have to come back and get arrested eventually.
Yeah, Bob, let me explain. The police number one goal is property protection for the rich.
Okay, this is a surprisingly realistic film.
Yeah, the part where the police all use occupied vehicles as cover and then shoot a hostage to death. That's going to be the next scene.
God.
The fact that they tried to shoot Finn.
Oh no, I'm not okay with any of this. And then the Hertz
For a
just
second,
over there.
I thought she was.
And I guess the police got crippling ADHD.
But remember, now it's worth it.
For some reason,
but now it's worth it. Yeah.
For some reason, I thought she was going to walk over and start milking that thing.
You never know.
Twitter
anymore.
has ruined you.
Before this movie came out, you wouldn't think they would milk an animal in Star Wars, but here we are.
Like the cop ships, they're suitably coppy.
I like weird wings.
3 in the morning, shredded cheese.
He's got a stash out here.
Just let me get one quick hit.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I will play the role of Dan in video games.
Oh, I did so many quails.
Color grading.
To stand up.
Wampa Stompa. There you go. That's my Dan.
Nice.
Hey, Bob. I saw this on Amazon. It's $2,500. I think it would work out for the channel. I don't know what you feel about it.
We don't need
Might be
that
a good
night now,
idea.
KZ. We're dealing with Leia and Luke psychically leaking. It could
I got
mean
this
so
cardboard
much.
cutout of Leia that I think would be really good for a video. She's dabbing.
There it is.
How would Dan leak during this part?
It's so weird. Oh God, she can see him. That's so dumb.
I mean, before she saw him and was going to shoot him.
So glad I didn't get spoiled on this. Fucking killed me in the theater.
Me, on the other hand, I don't look for father figures. Never. Not even once. Killing my dad made me stop.
Did you eat the last pudding?
So dumb.
Thinking about every podcast we've done.
I get why people like this movie. I just think it's all done so badly.
Doing the opposite of what someone expects is not true creativity. The Jiren statement of Dan video games.
I hate that you left during the fridge.
Wait, that's actually a thing?
Oh, you didn't remember this hole? That's what I was upset about earlier. This hole's so dumb.
It's the toilet.
This is where you jump down to fight the fucking 4 kings in Dark Souls.
Yes. Creepy, spooky skeleton.
Just
okay, the
kidding.
fourth
This
island.
isn't actually a dark side hole. This is just where those aliens dump their waste.
Watch it.
I really expect it to be that thing to the Matrix where it starts coming off on her and like goes up her arm and then it goes into her mouth.
What if you had a dream, Ray, that you couldn't wake up from?
When you like your own post.
Would I retweet the same fucking tweet every Wednesday?
I remember the scene in JoJo's. It was pretty cool.
There's just a bunch of feels.
Pay, tree, on, dot.
Number go up.
What is this sudden? What is she fucking narrating? You don't get to just do this.
Yeah, you do. I remember this from like the first Harry Potter.
Oh, fuck you.
It's okay.
That was more clever than this is.
It's Count Dooku.
Then it's just Kylo. He's like, Ray, I donated to your snap.
I miss Dooku.
Subverted.
That scene was bad.
But it was visually cool.
I don't even think that subverted me just because I'm like, whatever, it's a fucking mirror.
Yeah, like I didn't expect it to show her parents.
Why would I expect it to show our parents? They said it would do that, and I've learned by now this movie will not do that.
I think my read in the theater was it was going to be her, but it looked evil.
Yeah, that was also kind of where I expected it to go. Ray, where are you, Ray? I need you to help me set up my Roku.
I'm out of pudding snacks. Hello,
Ray, I have to watch.
Put on a shirt.
I have to watch the same 4 westerns over and over. Ray, help me set up my Roku.
Veal, calm down. They're about to mind fuck.
Okay, that sounds raw.
Just become
God,
Demolition
he's
Man.
so enormous compared to her.
He's a very large man.
No!
No, horny!
Oh, man, those aliens are gonna be
Dan,
really
he
upset.
sees my likes on his timeline.
Yes. Is it true? Do you really like this shit feel? Leave the account alone.
That was good. I thought he cut himself off from the Force.
Well, he reunited with it again.
Yeah, like a few minutes ago.
Uh,
And I guess he just kept it after that.
Well, yeah, he was coming around, but then he saw Rey communing with Kylo, and that's when he turned.
had enough of your shit, old man.
Right.
Every fucking day I fix your computer and you fuck it up again somehow.
I cut myself off from the C drive.
Don't turn your lightsaber off or anything, though.
He was overcome with feelings
Yeah.
and distracted.
I wouldn't want to turn it off either. The green lightsaber is the cooler one.
It is. I wish it was a darker green though. He just wants to see your feet, Ray. You can't go.
They're
feel like-
wet right now. He really wants them.
I feel like a ton of days are passing here, but not so much for the rest of the movie, and it's really weird.
Yeah.
No, they just have multiple days of fuel.
No, they had 18
No,
hours.
they said they had
that.
18 hours.
Maybe the days are super short on this island, but then
Maybe
why
what
would they
they're
be
doing
sleeping?
is
And
the perspective is a few days happened in between the last movie and this one. And they jumped ahead on one perspective, but this one
but we keep
started
talking on
behind it?
Kylo.
Yeah, she keeps talking to
okay. They didn't know what they were doing then. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I that's what I was going with too, KZ. I was trying to give it that.
It
but-
was an admirable effort, you two. Good job on everyone. We tried.
God, no, stop.
Baby,
You know, I'm glad I didn't get spoiled
where is
on
my
this.
ketamine? Just because I am dead does not mean my addiction is gone.
And,
That doesn't make any sense. But okay, you do it, man.
I mean, the Jedi suck. Fuck them.
It has almost nothing to do with what's happening right now.
What's the name of the dude who does Yoda again?
Frank Oz?
yes, Frank Oz. You got
yeah,
it right,
Frank
Bob.
Oz.
Yeah.
Didn't he die?
No, I don't think so.
I remember there was like a thing where people got up in his ass about this movie saying, "You don't get Yoda." And he's like, "No, I do. I'm the fucking character." And I thought that was pretty funny.
Skywalker died that day.
Oh, Scott, always a fuck up you were.
Third degree burns you have.
Is that the puppet, or is it they just trying to make it look like the puppet?
It's a puppet. Which is why they won't show its feet walk. She's more brilliant than all of the Jedi texts.
It's like
I don't really think that's what it's saying. I think it's more saying that the Jedi were all pretentious assholes, which pretty much tracks with the prequels.
Yeah, no, the thought of him like coming to this
Just got hit
island
by
feeling he
ghosts.
needs to protect this random set of books he never knew about is bizarre.
Yes. All of this is bizarre.
Raw? This movie's about failure.
Oh, he said it.
People learn from failure in this movie, right?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. We got to watch the
There's-
next movie to find out.
There's a difference between this fucking movie. Like, I get it. I get what they're trying to do, but Ryan Johnson has his pants around his ankles.
That's what this film's really about. It's about families and how they have their pants around their ankles.
No, it can never be about family,
Wait.
because that's Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like that chair.
Of course it isn't, you moron.
Right? Like,
God
what
damn
made you
it.
think it was his ship?
People who are richer than me.
I watched this recently. I think Finn's dumber in this movie.
Yeah.
It's gray.
Make you think about it, doesn't you?
Doesn't ya?
Yes.
I'm just thinking about how cool the new X-Wings look.
Are you high right now?
If this guy had a character, that's probably all it would be. Let's just let another ship fall apart. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm watching Bob crumple in real time.
I sure hope Finn and them show up to save 10% of the people.
I think that their idea
Hopefully
is
they don't get shot trying to get on board.
This is gonna be... sorry, Cuck. I'm a strong, independent woman. Who cares if I get everyone killed?
Have you noticed he always does the movie suit voice when he says cuck? It kills me every time. I'm not ready for it.
I don't have any explanation because he's right. We'll pretend he's wrong.
That's
Poe is surrounded by a fucking P.T. Barnum act.
Yeah, no. Poe doesn't get to do anything in the first movie, and then he gets screwed in this movie too. It's just like, man, you're never gonna
that was the one thing that disappointed me the most about this film. Is I liked Poe a lot. I'm like, come on, man.
Poe's fantastic.
Well, you expected him to get to do things, so it subverted your expectations by having him do nothing.
I like Poe, and I like the chemistry between him and Finn, and there's barely any of that either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they write them apart. Let launch
What
her
the
in the
fuck
coffin.
is this space coffin?
Yeah, it's the Millennium Falcon space coffin. It can teleport it out and in and out. Let's be right next to spaceship. No one notices. Ah!
Shoot. Oh, no, never mind.
How does that not... oh, it's going in with... Wait, how did it not just bounce off the force field and explode?
I guess they're letting her in, and that's what they...
Oh, Kylo Ren's letting her in. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm just losing it.
got this.
I like hearing Bob's organs explode.
That's the thing,
Hey.
though. You got to understand, I'm pretty sure Bob's the one of most of us who has the most back history with Star Wars in general, you know? Like, he read the
Yeah.
extended novels. He cared about the original trilogy. He watched all the prequels.
Men, seize the coochie.
Sir, it makes us really uncomfortable when you call it that.
Was his hand CGI?
No. I hope not. I honestly
If this
looked
was
away to
Lucas,
look at my
maybe
whiskey.
he would have made the hand CGI.
Oh, he definitely
I don't know. It was
would've
going
done.
nuts.
I can make my hand go nuts.
I'm going to need to see a face cam of your hand. I'm going to need to see a hand cam.
I'm too tired.
Isn't it great? She couldn't hear his explanation and process it.
What have you bet the resistance on, you dumb bitch? What the fuck was your plan? He's gonna be wrong somehow because she has to be right, even though she's a fucking idiot.
I love Phil trying to decode this movie. It's
Land the iron.
Yeah, what the
what the fuck?
iron?
That wasn't iron.
Best part of the movie.
It's a good thing they have a laundry room.
Right?
Yeah!
You think someone would notice it's an upside down trash can, but no.
This is incredibly normal.
Okay, the movie's good again. That's all it takes for me. Oh no, evil BB-8 toy.
BB9E.
The dark VB9 the Wise.
BB-8 altar.
I'm not okay with any of this.
Why they
You
got
think
this fake
BB-8 Ultra
handcuff?
has a wears a bikini?
He's got a big nose.
All the better to sniff you with.
Be nice to Adam Driver.
I'm just saying. He's got olfactory abilities some would consider unnatural.
Oh,
He's the only character in this movie that I feel like is executed even remotely well.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about? Snoke
flexing
is right
dudes.
here.
What are you talking about? Snoke's training of Kylo Ren in this movie was so good.
Yo, where's the
Hello,
Knights of Ren at?
They don't
Hello,
exist in
Ray.
this movie, sorry.
Welcome to where I filmed the Angry Snoke show.
Oh my god, this is the background of an Angry Joe video. You're killing me.
Yes.
As you can see, I'm wearing my golden fuck robes.
Hashtag 7 credits.
What?
They just popped it out.
Oh, see, he needed it to conduct
See?
electricity. He actually asked for it.
I fucking hate movies where nobody can explain anything to anybody else. So the whole fucking scenes
Oh my
happen
God.
because they
We
didn't
picked
say
the perfect
one
film for you.
sentence.
Yeah,
This-
no, that's also something I hate, and I've expressed that on countless podcasts. The only drama is coming out of the fact that a character inexplicably doesn't say what's on their mind.
Yeah, like every
They don't
single
say
character.
they plan. They don't say what's on their mind. They don't express intent. The moment that would end a scene, they just stop talking.
Yes.
How many times has that happened in this film? And then there's parts where they lie about stuff, which is great.
People, when they lie,
I'm
they
gonna
don't-
be
they
upset
don't
if
say-
this fucking
they
woman
don't
has
say
some
things.
brilliant plan she didn't fucking voice at all.
Owned.
So she's just killing people.
No, that's the stun ray.
Yeah,
They used it
donut
one time
beans.
in New Hope.
Oh, okay.
Shoot him.
Ye-
Shoot him in the fucking face.
Double subversion. We got some crazy stuff up here.
How is it a double subversion?
that you thought that panel would do it, and it's this giant room now, and we're gonna have a whole sequence while this door is being cut down by. I sort of expect is going swell.
Fuck you. How did this bitch survive?
What? She just went in the trash compactor. Fucking Luke survived that. Oh.
She used the force to cut the door down.
And you'll know if you read that book.
Don't talk about the book, KZ.
I vaguely remember people talking up that book. And every time they talked about it, I was like, yeah, that sounds not great.
What was the fucking... I know this is tasteless, but it made me laugh because the amount of people standing for Leia's actress when she died, where they were just like, no, I'll always remember her as Princess Leia. The people quote retweeted that as, I'll remember her as Princess... What was it? And then they listed every drug in her body when she OD'd, and I lost it.
What the...
I'll always remember her as...
Carrie
Princess.
Fisher joked about it. It's fine.
You're right.
No,
I know. I don't think it's a problem. I just didn't expect that.
I'll remember her as Princess Cocaine Methamphetamine. I just lost it. And God, you know how hard that would be to Google right now?
This guy really sucks.
Why? What's the problem?
It's like a hot
hate
chick
him.
video now.
Don't worry. When they spend some time in the next movie developing him, it'll be better.
I know, KZ, I know what happens. You don't have to meme it.
I know. I'm doing that with everything I know you know.
Listen to music. Put on the record player. Your kids need to listen to music before you go to bed.
Ray, your finger's gonna get bitten.
Oh. It was him who bridged the minds.
Oh.
God, there's so many subversions. This revelation is so revelatory.
I think I don't even think that's... God, his hands is ugly.
Do push-ups.
T-pose for me.
Looks really good.
This whole scene looks weirdly bad.
I'm okay with it. It's not critically bad in a way a few different Star Wars things are.
We're swiftly approaching my least favorite few seconds in the whole film.
Why?
Not going to be great.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll point it out.
You have...
Why? Why wouldn't they be monitoring the little ones? Wouldn't they know that all the people were on those?
Right? Can't the little ones all go to light speed? Or hyperspace, or whatever you call it? Because freaking X-Wings can?
Oh,
No, Bob,
go fuck yourself. Fuck this movie.
No, Bob. Our transports aren't as good at transporting as an X-Wing.
Yeah. Yeah. Now the most upsetting thing.
It's really cool.
The Resistance are scrappy. They don't have enough materials for it.
Yeah, they do have a real scrappy-doo energy. You're right.
Man, the top of every stormtrooper's helmet is
Resistance
glowing.
found dead in Miami. I missed you.
Man, that's a really weird way to slap someone. Vertically backhanded with your right hand on the left. Yeah, no,
It was very planned out.
It was just.
Wait, did he because I looked away. Did he do like the crossways?
No, it didn't really look like that. It looked like straight down to straight up.
Yes.
I think they just didn't want to slap John Boyega.
Surprise, it was all trick.
Why would they don't know about.
What's up, Bob?
What's the problem, Bob?
We need to work through this. This film's a lot to unpack because it's very densely written with a lot of information.
I guess that
I
they
like that he
found out-
betrayed them. They just trusted this random asshole. Good.
Yeah. It's just like they didn't have like solid information about what they were doing with the transports or anything, but that guy figured it out and told the Empire.
Oh no, her brilliant plan was foiled by
Looking.
Yeah,
many
looking.
things.
Like you could look out the window and see those.
So that them shooting
not
and blowing
closed.
up them shooting and blowing up those transports is my least favorite part of this film because of what happens later. I'm like, that's a waste.
Gaze into my likes.
No. Big bitches and
Look
dating.
how big the titties have to be. You would think, no, they don't need to be that big, but they are.
Some would consider it unnatural.
Big pepperoni.
God, these guys,
I love them.
They just all start flexing.
The only way they could be better is if they were shirtless but still wore helmets.
Yes, that would make them. If they were just Mad Max enemies, they would be the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to make him seem really powerful, and it just looks kind of comical.
It's funny. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, this
Now
movie likes big bang
strike
comedy.
Ray down, and definitely not me. Definitely not me, her. I will now turn 180 degrees to look at this wall while you surely obey me.
I will now check my Twitter feed and not look up until you've made your decision.
This fucking script. Holy shit.
He's never told a lie once.
This fuck you.
This script is so good.
Ryan
That-
Johnson should be put in jail.
That is some fucking bad episode of Case Closed writing.
Yeah.
He's done nothing wrong, Phil. He'll get an Oscar this year for his new movie.
I've heard that's good, at least.
Yeah.
I doubt it has anything as fucking stupid as that.
I would hope, because that just turned me to stone. Okay,
I love
Bravo.
the dudes who swing at nothing. They're my favorite. They are my favorite ones.
Yeah, Hollywood choreography. It's real amazing.
Well, they've been kind of fucked since all the Kung Fu guys said, no, you want to steal our shit by putting us in mocap outfits. Fuck you.
Yep.
So now just all choreography in movies sucks.
See, because this is episode 8 and there's an episode 9 and we already know.
I've been forever poisoned because anyone who stutters now, I just think of Agnes.
Yeah, no, it's
Who?
rough. He's the guy who stutters in Devil May Cry 4.
Oh, God, fucking.
You may know him as that old lady in oh my god, this
This is so fucking.
It is.
Why
is it sticking?
I love every part of these dudes. If the movie
the
was
best part
just
of the
shit
movie.
like this, yes, this really is. If the movie was just shit like this, it's like we filled a room with 9 Darth Mauls.
yes it is. Yeah, you know, I
I'm
thought these
looking
would be the
forward
Ninth
to
of
Jedi
Red,
Fallen Order 2.
but no.
No, these are like Snoke. Oh, that was wrong.
Yeah, holy shit! Turns out that was
these are like
that was Snoke's paper shredder.
Yes,
these are like the equivalent of the Emperor's Red guys.
right, but they're actually cool.
Like Darth Maul.
Yes.
No, the
I'm
Emperor's
sorry,
Red
they're
guys
wrong.
were cooler.
Well, those guys didn't do anything. They were just,
That's
you
true,
know,
they
imposing. They were imposing and actually cool in a way, where these guys are raw.
These guys are raw in a Darth Maul way.
Raw
Yes.
is a different metric.
Yes, raw
Yes.
is different than cool.
Look at this shit. This is great. This really is great. If episode 9's just shit like this for fucking 2 hours, I'm
I mean,
okay.
this is a much better fight scene than anything in the prequels.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah,
Like, this
actually,
actually-
I can feel impact from things happening.
yeah, I actually thought about this fight scene in the prequels.
Oh
Where
god,
yeah,
like episode
it's still
3.
energetic, but it's, you know, actually good at all.
Right.
Oh,
That's good. That's good. We're gonna fight now. Oh, I'm still evil.
No, I'm
I
crossing
just
this
didn't
room
wanna-
green screened. The doof, doof, doof as he walks is so funny. It'll never not
Ryan
be
Johnson
funny.
is like, I'm gonna write my script and they're gonna be so happy with it. I'll give them the cleanest slate possible. That's what they want for part 2, right?
I eat all the food on my plate.
yes.
I make sure I clean that plate.
He ate the plate, okay? It was the good china.
See?
That was. I donated your snap. Great.
That's all I think about when lines like that appear.
This is part of why I compare him to Char, because he has the thing where he's also very pathetic, like Char is pathetic.
See, whereas I think every toxic relationship a YouTuber has with a super fan, where they're like,
This isn't a real job. Get a real job. I donate to your Patreon. Love me.
she's just counting it down. She's like, counting it every time they
She's
blow
like,
one
oh
up.
shit, maybe I should fucking do something.
Maybe my plan should have been a plan.
Right? It's like I still just like they say they were cloaked. There aren't cloaking devices in the Star Wars universe. Those eyes aren't invisible. There's nothing like
She
that
gonna ram
happening.
them.
Yeah, they just say they're cloaked, but they're clearly visible.
Yeah.
And there's as far as I know, no cloaking devices in the Star Wars universe.
There's no
I
part
mean-
here where she looks like she's thought up what's happening next. So it just sounds like she's like, I'm just watching.
I know, right?
And that's why I hate that aspect of this film more than anything else in here. No, I want it.
Do you get it? They're both trying to grab a hold of the past so it breaks.
Whoa.
They're still not having fucking shot these motherfuckers bloody yet?
Feel there no such thing as time in this movie.
Phil, we still have
they're
90 minutes left in this movie. Don't worry.
That's fucking stupid. Why would you make this device? Do you know how an axe works? No, she's actually doing something super cool. I guess.
This is so upsetting. Oh.
Are you sure it's
She's
not
just
just
gonna
really
ram 'em?
cool?
Oh. If they could do this, why did the movie happen?
And then even if you want to ignore that, why did she wait until most of the fleet got blown up?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many
Of the
layers.
pop.
Because, I mean, it's not like she wasn't sacrificing the other ships. You could
Oh,
clearly see that
oh.
there were pilots.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there was a single pilot left in each one of those, at least.
Yeah.
Any of them could have done this.
You know, one time
Man,
someone
she
said
really
they...
threaded the needle like that when you nat 20.
I know, right? One time I heard somebody defend this movie as having really good cinematography, and I was like, how? And they were like, well, that the ship, when the ship rams the other ship at hyperspeed, that was pretty. I was like, how is that?
I think it looks raw.
It
and
looks
I like
cool.
the sound
Yeah,
design
it's cool. It's not
of the sound like dropping out.
But by and large, the cinematography in this is not as good as The Force Awakens. So if you
It
say
is
that
not.
this
I've
is
seen
a
it
great
recently,
film,
and I can say with confidence it's not.
yeah,
And that's hardly even cinematography at that point. That's just the CG house.
This whole
Right.
scene, this whole fucking scene is what I was talking about with it cheating.
yeah, no,
Boss
it's
fight.
true.
This movie's about failure, except where everything goes right all at once.
So hey, Bob, we've now made it to the best scene.
ATST, ATST, ATST.
It's even better because
prize,
it's BB-8
man.
in it. Why is he the most capable?
I love that.
warrior in this?
Look
It's so
left and
funny.
right, do quick dodge.
Why isn't all the armor like that? Oh well.
That prop. Okay, no, Bob, I can tell you. Her armor is made from Emperor Palpatine's old yacht.
Yeah, I remember. I was there for the stream.
So does he have to fight her, or is he just trying to show off how big his dick is?
This is the rival.
He's upset because she pointed out that he's weak-willed and a traitor, and
Oh. She better be dead.
There is a deleted scene in which she tries to do more and then just eats shit even harder.
We haven't seen her in like any episode 9 trailer, have we?
Not yet, but I wouldn't put it
but
past him.
it's yeah. I
Well,
wouldn't.
who
put it
knows
past
with
him.
Abram? He's a hack.
He's a hack.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of this, and he's a hack.
I don't
Both
care what
things
he is,
can
so
be
long
true.
as I have fun in that fucking theater.
I have some bad news.
I'm gonna have fun in that theater.
I'm gonna have fun in that theater too. You know why,
That's
Bob?
good. I like that.
What's that?
You know why, Bob?
Are you
I'm gonna
getting
have
drunk?
fun in that theater because I'm gonna be remembered as Prince Cocaine Weed.
Like all I have to do.
I'm
is-
sorry, Prince
I said-
Screwball.
I like that. I like that.
Prince Screwball Monster Energy Drink. God, he's so poorly green screen. Oh my god. Please stop showing outer space. It looks so bad
Oh
behind
God,
them.
there's still more.
Oh, there's a lot more.
There's a half
Oh, yeah.
hour left.
Yeah.
Yeah, this feels like the end of the movie, but no.
Just kill him. Just break his neck.
See, it's a good line. He wrote a good line.
They cast the perfect fucking Rat Man for this.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
And we're back in the hot chip music video.
Is this Hoth?
Wait.
No.
See how you thought it was Hoth? They're about to subvert that.
They're about to subvert you by saying it's not even snow.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, is it like it's salt, isn't it?
It's salt. I'm surprised with all the people who are like, Kylo Ren is a surrogate for the bad, toxic fan base of the Star Wars fandom. Nobody's been like, the planet is surrogate
Anybody
for their
who
salt.
says that is a fucking idiot.
They're just looking out to own people who don't like big Disney thing.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
How is there still half an hour?
I killed so many people.
Good. Then you are learning BB-8 the Wise.
Oh man, we're gonna play Battleship. Oh, you sunk my battleship.
His Master Jar Jar Binks, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, look, the rebels are gonna do something for the first time since the first scene.
Wait, so how shouldn't they have been sending out transmissions? I guess they just can't from the ship. The ships aren't equipped with the ability
ships are
to.
too weak.
They couldn't send out a galaxy-wide one. It was too narrow.
Hello.
Aren't they cool?
Yeah, they look like
No,
Final
I'll
Fantasy
take that over
13
the
creature.
fucking porgs.
They do, really.
Yes.
Battering ram cannon. You thought you could escape the Death Star? Nah, they have a gun from it.
They have a micro Death Star.
Oh, they got that from the book Dark Saber, where one of the Hutts has a that's just a cannon built. He's like, why would I need the rest of the Death Star? Just build a cannon. Just build the cannon.
Okay, that does make sense.
Yeah, that's actually not bad.
Can we not spend this commentary track going, oh, the extended universe is dumb bullshit? That's actually good. This dumb bullshit's bad. Because I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I'm just saying that makes me sad. It genuinely makes me sad when I go,
Oh, it's this scene. I remember this scene in Hoth.
No, this is
I'm
not
sorry,
Hoth.
Dad.
Hoth with snow.
What? Why are his footprints red? What?
sticks in mouth.
The
Sticks in
planet
mouth.
is red and there's salt caked on everywhere.
Yeah,
But
but
wouldn't
only
he
very
know
lightly.
that it was salt? Wouldn't he know it was salt?
No.
No, because he's
just
some
a random
random
dude.
Yeah, some random
But I-
dudes just following orders.
So apparently that ship did not need most of it to work, I guess.
Yes.
I feel like
This
you
is a
can
different ship.
taste-
Okay.
I feel like if there was salt you can taste salt in your mouth at the fucking beach.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it'd be intense.
It would
constantly.
literally hurt.
Yeah.
If they all died, I'd be subverted.
You know, there are very few characters where if you remove them from the film entirely, the film would improve. But Rose is it. It's a shame.
I have at least been okay with the Rey and Luke and Ben Swallow stuff. Everything with Finn and Rose has been abysmal.
I was so afraid he was going to say, I've been okay with, and then he says Rose's name, and I black out.
Yeah,
I don't think Rose is especially egregious compared to other things, but she is
just
bad.
give it a moment.
Just
fucking wait. Oh no, how can there be something like that in the last 20 minutes?
I cannot think of any other way they could have done the thing coming up that would have been worse. This is really cool.
Yeah, no, Salt Planet looks really dope.
Yeah.
This
like all white.
I'm glad that Naughty Dog came in to make this set piece that isn't really connected to anything else but looks cool.
It's weird.
It really sucks when you die on those and you have to redo it and you feel less enjoyment
cool.
out of it.
Yeah,
and it's
true.
like, oh, this really only works once.
Yep, that thing was there for a trailer shot.
At least she's having fun.
Yeah, right.
That's what's
Somebody
important.
has to. Ray, it's okay. We can join forces. We just have to kill everyone you know, but nobody I know.
I mean, it's already been 45 minutes since she had to accept that her parents are dead and they were nothing.
Unless they change that in episode 9.
But it's okay. Right now, she's playing a fun video game where she
They're
ends human
subverting
lives.
the future. It's okay.
The only way I'll be okay with them going back on that is if she is Sheevet and Palpatine's daughter. Or granddaughter.
Sheevet!
I guess it would have to be granddaughter.
Sheevet's a Mortal Kombat character, I'm pretty sure.
After watching your Rebel Assault 2 video, this is a nightmare.
This does look very cool.
Me. See, those TIE fighters are blowing up because the movie is pulling them towards the walls every time the camera turns.
No!
Just like in the Rebel Assault 2 game.
You see...
Stop.
Go away! You look bad! I hate you!
I think the most disappointing aspect of the new trilogy is just the fact that EA's the only one making games.
Yeah.
Because even the prequels have problems, but I would have liked a shit ton of games in that world.
They could at
we
least
got.
make KOTOR 3.
I honestly, if this movie didn't exist, I would agree. But I think the way this movie just doesn't work well in a trilogy of films is upsetting.
Oh
me.
yeah, it absolutely doesn't. It's
like if it was just its own film, it would be so bizarre and not great.
I do like.
Hey, this movie was so good, Disney gave that dude a trilogy, and
then took it away
for a while.
No, it's still happening. He actually remarked publicly, "Yeah, they might be moving it up because everything else fell apart."
That's insane.
That's hilarious.
I that's one of the few times where I'm like, I can't trust it because I followed that stuff enough recently where he said it's happening. Well, if they want to, I'm thinking about it. I haven't lost hope. It's happening.
Oh, that's
it's 100 depends on how Rise of Skywalker does.
So here we go. We're gonna have the first amazingly good moment that you can have in this film. The first moment where it's like, we're having a character moment. Finn's decided that he's going to stop them from breaking in, even if it ends his life. He needs to do this because he feels like he's been a failure at every step of the way. Episode 7, he felt like a failure.
2 movies,
Exactly.
he's been doing the coward route. He's been, not generally going for the brave choice.
Yeah,
This is gonna
and
make me
when
mad,
he tries to
mad.
go for the brave choice, he critically fucks it up.
This is gonna
It
make
never
me mad,
fucking
isn't
works. And I was like, wow, what a great moment this movie's having right now. We're delivering on a character's arc, and it's going to be meaningful.
I got chills watching this at the time. I was like, damn.
Fuck this
There you go,
movie.
Phil.
Subverted your
solved.
expectations, huh?
That's less dumb than what I expected.
A
Don't
high-speed
worry,
car
the script
crash.
is coming after you.
Oh no. It's running after me like Linkara running towards the perspective.
Oh, wow. He's not edited in well.
Don't
Why,
worry about
why
it.
aren't 1,000 guys shooting her? And him.
Don't worry
Like he
about
just
that.
ran across the salt. No, you didn't. Fuck this movie.
It's funny how that's the worst part of this entire script, even though that Snoke scene existed.
Yeah, this kind of overshadowed that. Because of this.
Oh, so what now?
Is Field dead?
What happened?
Okay, so Finn was flying toward the cannon
Yeah.
to put himself
What
in and
happened?
blow it up.
Yeah.
And then Rose intercepted
And then
it.
Rose saves him and is a fucking idiot. What happens?
And then he's like, you stopped me from doing the things. Like, that's how we're gonna win. Not fighting what we hate, protecting what we love.
And then she smooched him and died. Immediately.
No, she's just passed out.
But what happened to the cannon?
It's still
Nothing.
shot. It blew up.
It
the-
opened the door.
Oh.
Yeah, because she intercepted him, so nothing happened to the cannon at all.
It's okay, Field. We'll remember you as Prince Marijuana out of his fucking gourd.
I'm not inebriated. I'm just stunned by this movie because I keep expecting things to happen and they don't.
That's the reason we're upset, Phil.
this movie. It's just stacking shit back to
back
that's making me mad.
I forgot we're so close that everything's happening quickly. Hello.
I'm here now.
Except he's not. He's like,
Yeah, he is. He's
ghost
blocking the
magic or
light.
something.
Yeah, he's blocking the light.
Was the plan for Ryan Johnson to write the third one too?
No.
No.
No, it was going to be the person from Jurassic World. And then
Yeah.
after Ryan
Colin
Johnson
Trevorrow.
dropped the fucking ball so hard, they threw that person off just to put Abrams back on. Could you imagine you're that guy? Could you imagine that?
It wasn't even like they specifically wanted Abrams. They dropped Trevorrow because he's like, I was trying to write something, and then like, they really
Did-
liked
did-
this though. To the fact that weeks before
Hey,
the movie,
the
they're
dice.
like, it's so good, we got to give him a trilogy.
Did Ryan Johnson own Disney by making a movie it was impossible to make a follow-up to as the middle movie of their trilogy?
I have no idea if that's what's going on, but the dice is really important, Bob. I remember this happening in theaters, and I was like, why do those matter?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go die now. It's required for me to die.
Here's a couple seconds of the interactions between characters you want to see interact again. That's all you get each movie. Only a couple seconds.
He's just gonna walk out and get shot to death. Is that what's gonna happen?
Yeah, he's going to throw his hands up and be like, I'm here, Ben.
They're like AT-ATs, but they're like apes.
Yeah, they're very cool.
This shot should be taught in all film classes.
How to green screen?
Important skill.
Wait, why did? Oh, I guess it's his green light.
Draw. And then he shoots
Fire.
down all the AT-ATs.
Bitch, what? My e-girl DM'd him.
That's my e-girl's boyfriend. He should just be clapping like the fucking guy in Epic Movie.
Oh my god, that would be really disturbing. It should be more like when Luke's firing wildly into the wampa and yelling, "Yeah, pod racing!"
Yes.
Can you imagine?
No, it isn't.
Can you imagine the people behind the movies making a Last Jedi film?
Behind what?
The movies.
The movie.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh
yeah.
God. I can't. Please.
Yeah, I
please
know.
don't.
I'm
Please don't.
sorry. It was very caustic.
Look, I just want Kylo Ren literally slobbering as they're blowing up Luke, and he's like, "Yes, yes."
You see, this is why I say should have rolled, because look, he rolled.
Yeah, one Dark Souls roll got him out of that.
This is what happens when you don't get greedy.
He leveled. What's the fucking thing in Dark Souls 2 that changes your hitbox?
Adaptability.
God.
Dark Souls 2, you can level up adaptability to get in more iframes.
I love the whip of the camera. That's maybe my favorite camera work in this. It wasn't even that smooth.
Right.
It's just funny.
Yeah, no, that guy being owned repeatedly is probably one of the best parts of this movie.
Yeah. You just hope he's crippled in the next one.
Oh my god, if they just imply that something horrible is happening in a wheelchair the whole movie, that'd be
I'm
really,
trying to figure out
really
whether or
good.
not that's
be
the
good.
shot that broke the stunt double's nose or not.
Probably. That looked really rough.
I mean, if he gets whipped around one more time, it might be a bit. If that's the last one, that was it.
I like how the rebels are just watching this,
He's
not
facing
trying to
him.
escape or
Yeah.
doing
Well,
anything.
this is the only exit.
Sure.
They said that.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're a prick, Ben.
Unga.
And then he gets shot again.
What a cool scene this would be. Them fighting each other.
The different styles.
Then escape.
It's Kino. He said the thing that purple hair girl said.
Wow, it's
Uh-huh.
great how the theme of this movie is to be a bitch.
I mean, yeah, Finn tried to not be a bitch, and then he got thusly punished for it with a concussion.
Wait. There could be an exit that's not mapped. The map didn't have it on it, but it could be natural. If you mapped the location, you would have mapped natural.
But it's been abandoned
Caves.
for so long. I'm sure a new cave opening formed in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but where those animals go that were in here.
Sucks.
Follow him.
I think a lot of Leia's stuff or Carrie Fisher being like, I'm gonna say what I want and you get it, you just have to use it in the movie.
Oh yeah, no. That scene, that dialogue between her and Purple Hair outside of the shuttles, on the wide shot, she's just smiling way too much when she's talking about how they're gonna die, and I'm like, they had to use the wide. They had to.
The idea where it's, I'm going to do this take once, and you're going to use it.
It's like
I'm
Luke. It's like Luke. I mean, not Luke. It's like Mark Hamill openly admitting, "I do and say what the fuck I want. What are they gonna do to me? They can't fire Luke Skywalker."
You know,
there was actually a ton of him like, oh yeah, no, I did what was in the script. I didn't like any of it, but I did it.
Yeah, that was the fuel of many a YouTube video.
This movie is like a fucking cartoon.
Yep.
I fucking
Yeah.
any possible. Oh, that's kind of clever. About nothing working out is gone when you do it over and over and over and over.
I could really appreciate a not giving a shit type of disposition from an actor. They're just like, fuck it. Ooh, he's spinning. Kylo Ren raw. You know.
The name of the movie.
How? Cause of her, but none of your guys.
Yeah, you got like 30 dudes left at most.
None of the rocks are okay. Yeah, for a second I thought none of the rocks would be moving, and it
You
was
see, this is brilliant because there's the scene toward the star where Luke's like, being a Jedi is not about lifting rocks.
Yeah.
This looks really good. You know, I would just look at the rocks and I'm like,
I'm
that
glad
looks
that
great.
Casey's over here praising the script. Bob's over here praising the visual.
Man,
why
those
are people gonna complain? We're so
Those
positive
rocks-
about this film.
Wait till I give it a
rocks,
5.
Those rocks moving looked real bad.
It's a good thing it's not during one of the most emotional question mark parts of this movie.
This ghost thing is prequels-esque.
It's beyond prequels-esque.
It's real bad.
Which, you know, I can tolerate that ability.
Yeah,
I
like the
can
abilities,
vaguely
whatever.
tolerate. I'll be like, okay, that's some outrageous shit. But you know, everyone else got like a crazy force power upgrade. Kylo Ren stopped the fucking laser bullet. So of course Luke would be really powerful and should be able to do this. I guess I can believe that. That's what I'm thinking at this part in the movie.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
just
they
the thing.
mentioned something to this effect where it's like,
I mean, this is like a
no
bigger
one would ever
version of
bring
what,
themselves to a planet with projection. It'd be too hard.
Oh, it's just like the sun in A New Hope.
I just thought he was shocked. He's like, man, time of day.
It's been 37 days since the movie started for Luke. It's
really
been a
funny
hard
'cause
time.
A few days ago, J.J. Abrams put out a thing saying, we got new force powers in this movie. They're going to make people mad. I'm like, oh, good. I'm excited. I lifted rocks.
I've never watched a movie that felt malicious. And I don't
And you
mean
still
that
haven't.
like I don't mean that in the way of like Rian Johnson's owning Star Wars fans. It feels more like Rian Johnson is owning everyone.
So that's the part where I have a problem with that power.
Yeah.
It's just like, wait, force powers can now just fucking kill the user?
I used the connection between all things so hard I died.
He went
I
too
was
hard
so in
with
touch with the universe. I was just dead.
It pops up with the cyber peacock text next to fucking Luke. He wants
so
to destroy
dumb.
the network.
It is so
Now-
intensely dumb.
The way you're talking about the Rian Johnson just handing L's to everyone thing is like, man, did he really just go, how can I write a way to kill Luke that's lame?
Yeah, now we don't Kylo doesn't even know he killed Luke. He doesn't know Luke's dead. He doesn't get anything from that experience.
Right, which was a part of the dialogue there, where Luke said, if you strike me down in anger, I'll stay with you, which was an important thing and meant something, but then it turns out, nope. He
The
didn't.
dice.
They were also
They're
fake.
Yeah, they projected the dice.
That's the
Leia
dumbest
just dropped
shit.
him on the ground.
That's
like
the
Leia
dumbest
acted
shit.
like they were a big deal, and they were
Yeah.
the last things from Luke, but Leia dropped it on the ground.
And then she put them on the ground, yeah.
So the entire fleet is destroyed. Everybody is dead but the people that can fit on this ship. But
Yes.
they're going to somehow own the First Order.
Well, yeah, the next film is jumping a couple of years ahead.
Years?
Are they
Yeah,
doing
it's my
that?
understanding is there's a
Wait, are
2-year
those the
time
Jedi
jump.
texts?
Yeah, she took them.
God.
That's why Yoda's laughing, is because he knows that she took the books.
Oh, I thought Yoda was just laughing like none of that shit was important. Did I have any books in my mud hut? No.
Yeah,
Idiot.
that's the tone I got, but
I mean,
it's
that's a
important
very
that they
Yoda
still hear.
tone.
I feel like it was like a two-layered thing of he knows, but also doing it this way will get Luke to stop being like this.
We hired J.J. Abrams.
He's not gonna fix shit.
Oh no, he's gonna make a movie that makes normal Star Wars fans clap so hard their hands lose feeling an hour into the fucking movie.
Yeah, one of them is here right now. It's me.
I also hear a lot of people talk about how much they love this little part of the film.
yeah. He's the phone.
Yeah, he used the Force. Could you notice, Phil? He
Yeah, I
pulled the
did.
broom to himself with the Force.
Yeah, I saw it.
This is an important thing because he's the protagonist of Episode 9.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, when I said 2 years, it's 20.
I mean, I don't think they really developed Rey very much because we were too busy on the casino planet with Rey, the character that sucks. Not Rey Rose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did Rose give him the
would've-
detective?
This
would've
is
been
such
a
a bad
good-
green screen.
Who he held it
Written
like with a
and directed.
lightsaber.
I feel like that movie gave me acid reflux. I have to go take an antacid.
No, that was the Taco Bell.
No, I'm with Phil on this. I also
I
ate
didn't
Taco
get
Bell.
the
and
fucking Taco Bell.
Oh, hey! I didn't mention the fact that motherfucker thinks resolution doesn't matter this whole
Shut the
film.
fuck
I
up.
should
How
be
did we-
congratulated.
It passed up Steve
No.
Yedlin's name.
Cool.
Man,
Well, that's a movie.
that's a character arc right there for me, guys. I didn't spend this whole movie being like, 4K's not real.
I think he
Abandoned
just
it.
forgot and then went, oh, credits. Oh, shit, that guy.
I just he's a separate thing from this movie. Like, some people are really weird when they watch films and they bring shit into the film, right? Like, imagine someone dislikes Rian Johnson or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And they're watching this film and they're like, he's such a dumb asshole. I fucking hate every shot of this. Like, Steve Yedlin's a dipshit that don't even think of him while I'm watching the fucking film. Why would I?
Maybe because the director of photography seems like he's worse than the last movie.
I mean, yes, the cinematography is just blatantly worse than the last movie, but I forgot he was involved.
Right.
Like, I don't know, man. What I'm trying to say is the movie's bad because the movie's bad, not because Steve Yedlin's an insane person who wants to tell you that there's no difference between 1080p and 6K, and film also doesn't matter, and he doesn't know how any of the shit actually works.
What kind of negotiations do they think they had to make it so that the actor for C-3PO has to be like actor name as C-3PO, because no one else had that in that quick actor like blitz.
I don't know, but I'm interested.
I find that stuff interesting.
Contracts are interesting.
Yeah, for like billing.
It's interesting how they've the only person who's the only one of the original three who has actually died is the one they left alive for the movie. It's rough on them.
You mean the only one of the original three characters whose actors died is the one? Yeah, that's pretty awkward.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I'm surprised they didn't write some way to have killed her off at the end of this movie.
They got 20 minutes. 20 minutes of jungle footage.
I am so glad, because there was, at the beginning, they were discussing, what if we just fucking resurrect her with CGI necromancy? And that would have made me want to fucking firebomb a Disney office.
Did they? I heard a lot of people worried about it, but I didn't ever hear them like say they were planning.
When it first happened, it was like, Disney is trying to figure out what to do. One of the things on the table is this.
I'm sure there was a big list.
No, I'm not. I just love anytime they're like, guys, they're trying to figure out what to do about this negotiation. Now, one of the options is that sawed-off shotgun they keep underneath their desk.
Get out of my office! Why are we still watching? Is there some kind of fucking after credit scene?
No, there's no after credit thing. I'm just gonna
we're done.
What I wanted to talk about Steve Yedlin more.
And the commentary.
Go ahead.
And
you know, Bob, I upscaled KZ's profile image to 8K. It didn't look any better at all. I've debunked resolution.
Good job, Dan.
You debunked it like I debunked Bob's hate of Pokemon.